This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, I have started recording the session, and I would like to thank you for coming back for session 2. Okay, so this was what I showed you yesterday, right? And I've modified and I'm updated with this new thing. So I have included chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4 and chapter 5 include this, and chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, and chapter 8. So each and every chapter has a unique concept. First chapter is all introduction about Tosca. We have installation of Tosca. We already did what is Tosca, why is Tosca, how to navigate to Tosca. All those things we'll discuss in chapter 1. And coming to chapter 2, it's all about module creation, how to do a scan, how to get application scan, how to get all the elements and all. And after that, chapter 3 is like we use those modules which we have created, and we start creating the test cases. In the test cases we have so many concepts like and test configuration parameter. So how to give the test data through configuration parameters, that is what we learn. And chapter 6 is all about execution lists. Chapter 7 is all about requirements, how do you tag your requirements to your test cases, that is all we learn. And chapter 8 is additional advanced topics where you will get to understand how to work on a multi-user environment, and what to do if what to do in while loop, how to do in a while loop, what is if condition, what is do statements, recovery scenario. All these things will be coming up. And don't forget, each and every topic we have an exercise, we have a knowledge check, and we have quizzes coming up, and we have all the tasks that are coming up. Okay, so that is how what I wanted to tell you before I start a session. And as designed, I'll be going through to yesterday's session for 5 minutes. So we have discussed what is automation testing, and we have had a brief introduction about we have understood what is automation testing and what is Tosca, what are the different features of Tosca, and why Tosca not Selenium, and what are the different components in the Tosca automation tool, and how is Tosca different from other automation tools. So we understood that Tosca is a full form of topology and orchestration specification thing, and it is a scriptless tool, and we can automate any kind of application like web application, desktop application, API based application. And you can also include your test cases into continuous platform testing platforms with Agile, Jenkins, DevOps, anything, whatever as per your requirement. And we can also use the CI/CD pipeline to configure your test cases to be run in a particular time. And also we have different concepts on test data management. So we'll dig deep dive in other sessions. And we have seen advantages of Tosca. One is scriptless testing. It is very simple to use. It is a user friendly, and as it is a less framework, there is a minimal framework that we have to write. So we can say high less framework and high reliability. So we can reuse your test cases as many times as you want, and we have queries that we can write so that we can fetch data from the database. And yes, we also discussed about disadvantages of Tosca, and we saw what is Tosca and what is Selenium, how is it different. And we have seen features of Tosca. These are the most important features of Tosca that I can say. One is model based, other one is API testing we can do, test data management we can do, and it also supports multiple applications. We have risk based testing, and we can also do it is a scriptless tool, and we can also do the distributed execution we can do it. Okay. And what is model based testing? We based on the application, we design our modules, and based on the modules we design our test cases. And risk based testing, we can tag our test cases and to the requirements, and we can see how for each requirement how many test cases have been covered, what is the risk coverage, and what is the risk that is for this particular requirement. All those things we can do in risk-based testing approach, and Tosca supports that risk-based testing approach. And I told you this is scriptless test tool. What we do is we only create a module. With the help of modules, we start writing our test cases. We use those modules in our test cases, and we define it according to our test case. And we also understood that data can also be used in different modules like test TCD, TDS, and TDM. All those things we'll be discussing in the future. And regarding distributed execution, yes, we have distributed execution. We can integrate with CI/CD tools like Jenkins and Jira. Like we can run our test cases in multiple systems and multiple servers. It all depends. We will discuss all these things in later. Just high level thing we are discussing. And there are other important features also, like handling of test data, test recording, compatible with different applications. And also we have seen the Tosca architecture, where we have seen Tosca commander, executor, license server, repository, and scan wizard. So these are the 5 main components, and this is one of the important question that we'll be getting. So you can mark it as an important question. What is Tosca structure, architecture, and what are the 5 important components? They can ask you what are the 5 important components, or they can ask you what are the 5 components of the Tosca. So at that moment you should be able to tell Tosca commander, Tosca executor, license server, repository, and Tosca scan wizard. So you have to explain each and everything with 2 or 3 lines of code. So that will be your first interview question that I'm telling you in this class. Okay. Okay. So today we are going to do. Okay. So before I start the session, okay, I want to see if you have any questions. Can we go ahead with this session too? I see one of Kavita has raised a hand. Kavita, can you please
Yeah,
go ahead with your question?
yeah, Amanza, like just now I'm starting my career. I just wanted to know, like, I don't have like any knowledge of manual testing. Like, is manual
Okay.
testing like, required for this?
Yeah, actually, it would be good if
Is
you have any
mandate?
manual testing experience,
Mm-hmm.
because I'll be using few terms like regression testing, retesting, and all. So
Mm-hmm.
if you are okay, you can follow this course, and I can
Mm-hmm.
tell you. So what are the topics you have to brush up for manual testing, so that in the
Mm-hmm.
next session when you are coming back, you can see. I will tell about test cases, right? So you should be having a knowledge of test cases. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
how to write
Okay.
the test case, what are the test cases, from where the test case is written. So even if you don't know how to write test cases, it will also not be difficult. But you should be able to understand what is test case and all. So those basic concepts you should be there. Understand?
Oh,
Yeah. Otherwise, you can take up this course. I can tell you the prerequisite for tomorrow's class, so that you can
okay.
brush up those manual topics and come up, and then you can take up this course simultaneously if you are interested.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I see one more raise hand. You can go ahead, please. Kavita, I hope I have answered your question, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Shrikant, please go ahead. Okay, Shrikant, I see your hand is raised. You can go ahead. Your voice is not audible, Shrikant. Maybe you can type your question on your chat. Okay, Vishnupriya, please go ahead as we are not able to take up Shrikant's question.
Yeah, actually, all yesterday I did not attend, so I have a question for the
Yes.
license part of Tosca. Will you help us? Will you raise a license for us, or we ourselves have to request with that community and all?
Yeah, today is the session that I'm helping you with the license. So today I'll be helping out with the free license which you get for 60 days. If you
Okay.
are coming to my session, I have, I mean, I have also requested my team, so you can connect with my team once you pay the fees of this course, and you will get a license from my team also. So
Okay,
I
okay.
think you have this benefit. Okay. So,
For
but today
60 days,
I'll
right?
surely help you. Yeah, I'll surely help you. I'll surely guide you how to use this free license tool. Okay.
No, even if
But
we rise, will we get?
yeah, you can get it. Free license, anyone get. Only mandatory thing, only one thing you want is you have to have one business email. Like you have to, I mean, get registered with your organization email. Only thing. That's it. There is
Okay, okay,
no
okay,
there is no prerequisite for anything. Otherwise, if you're not
okay.
able to give me your organization name, you can connect
Hmm.
with my team. They can give you the license,
Hmm.
so you can use that
Okay,
license also. Yeah,
okay. Thank you.
yeah, no problem. And I see one more hand raised. Yes,
Yeah,
Abhi,
I
please
have
tell.
I have a question like in 2 months this trial version will be expired.
Yes, the free license will be only for 60 days. And when you get in touch with my team, you get extra, I mean, you get also the license, right? So you can use it for one more month, I guess. I don't know what license they have to. You can talk to my team, Anita, on that. So she can help you on that.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
But today, whatever I'll be showing, the free license is for 60 days. So when you enroll to my class, you will surely get another extended version of this tool. Yeah.
Okay, extended for 1+ month, correct?
Yes, 1+month. 1+month or
Okay,
2 months, I believe. Yeah.
okay.
I don't know whom I answered. Can I know who's this? Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
Shrikant. Yes,
ma-
Josna. Yes.
yeah, Mansa. Actually, before coming to this session, before I attend this demo,
Mm-hmm.
previously I have registered with Tricentis. Actually, I haven't mentioned any business mail ID, like
Mm-hmm.
organization level mail ID. I haven't. I just logged in with my personal mail ID. So,
Yeah,
so
personal will not
after,
suffice actually.
yeah, yeah.
Personal will not
So
confuse. You have to take.
So after getting registered on the Tricentis for the tool, that is separate, right? You, if you
Yeah,
want to
that
access.
is what. No,
Okay.
yeah. If you register with your business email ID, it is always benefit. You get your license,
Okay.
free license also. If not,
Okay.
if you are joining my session, I told you right. You can connect with my team. They will provide you with the license.
Sure. Sure.
Actually,
Okay,
for
Mans.
me, I have like I have created an account on community using my office ID, official ID actually.
Okay.
Uh, so is that like what I'm asking the same thing like tool is different or same community is different or both will be accessed by
No,
one
no, no.
email only?
Once you register for Tricentis, it will be same for everything.
Okay, okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah. Just give me a moment. I'll just a moment, please. Yes. Okay, Shrikant. I see your raised still hand. So we have less like 2 more minutes for questions. Can you please ask your question, or can I go ahead with this thing? Okay. Okay, then we'll go ahead with today's question. Okay. So yes, welcome to session day 2. And yes, I see a lot of energy in this batch. I get that energy. With this energy, I'll kickstart my second day too. Okay. So today we'll see how to install Tosca, and how what are the steps that we need to do to get a free license. And if anyone is doing along with me, I can help you while the session only, or else if you want, you can follow all these steps. You can note down all these steps, and you can try installing Tosca, and you can come back session with all your doubts. Okay. So yes, so this is a basic thing that we need. So first one is a Tosca and a system under test. Under test is nothing but a application which we are trying to automate using Tosca. And the second one, what we do, once we install Tosca, we create a modules, we create a test case, and then we do executions, and then based on the executions, all this is done, then we map our to the requirements. Okay, so yes, coming to this today, to introduction to Tosca, we are doing a first thing, we are setting up our workspace in Tosca Commander. Later, we select the correct type of repository, and then we import and export artifacts using Tosca subsets. Okay, yes. Now we are installing Tosca. So how are we installing Tosca? So to install Tosca, the prerequisite is you have to register with the business email. So you might be in a question mark. So where I have to install, where I have to register. So the registration link is there. So you have to go to I'll ping you here and you can, and it should be a business email for sure. Okay. 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 So is anyone doing along with me, or I just have to go through all the steps and how you want?
I'm doing it, Mansa. Hello.
Yes, Prema,
Yes,
please go
Mansa.
ahead. So
Yes, Mansa. I'm
yes,
doing it along with you.
you have to, yeah, do it. You have to register, you have to give your full name, everything, all the details which are mandatory with a star mark. You have to give all the details, and then you click on I agree, and this registration code is not mandatory, but the email ID should be from your office business email. So that is why they have specifically mentioned it as a business email, and you have to confirm the business email. So I'll give couple of seconds.
Like
Whoever is
since
doing along with me, please do it.
So what in case if you don't have the business email ID,
means
like
yeah, like
currently
since
you are
like we are
not
not
working?
working anywhere,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
so
is what. If you are not working anywhere, you will get you will get a license from my team. You have to connect
okay,
with
okay,
them.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. Yeah.
So Manasa, I do have one question. So,
Yeah.
I mean, are you going to cover any project experience as well during this session?
Yes, we will have the project experience.
I mean, I, I mean, I lost you in between. How about now? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Acha, okay.
Hello. Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are audible now.
Yes,
Uh,
I'm so
I mean,
sorry. My net got disconnected and okay. And project experience, what I was telling is, yes, whatever I teach is only through project only. I'm not telling you anything out of project. I won't take any general scenarios. It's only the project we do. Okay.
okay. The basic of
And
PPI
you'll be
automation
doing
of
along with me. I'll be doing along with you, and you'll be doing along with me. So it's an interactive session. It's like you do, I help, and I do, you help. So that is how we are going to learn together.
okay. How about the API side? Are you going to cover anything with respect to the either
Yes.
one single also?
Yes, yes, we will do that API also in the end of this session. Okay. So first we have to cover all the basics, right? Only after we cover the basics, we'll surely cover this API also.
Okay, thank you, Manasa.
Yeah. Yes. I think it is not covered here. Is it not covered here? Yes, it is covered. API testing using Tosca. Okay.
Manasa,
Okay.
sorry.
Yes.
Until your team gives the what that license, we can't
Yes.
access, right?
Yes,
So
you cannot access.
it's not needed to register now until we get the
No,
access, right?
I mean this registration is only purely for this license, okay? Free license,
Okay.
okay? So I'll show you how to download Tosca. You can download Tosca, but after
Okay.
downloading Tosca, there you have, I mean, the way you connect to a single server, the free license, or the way you connect to this, I mean, already you have license thing will be little different. That's it. So this registration is only for using the free license. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No need to worry about this. Okay. So once the registration is done, okay. 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 So once the registration is done, you get a verification email to your mail ID, whichever mail ID you have given. So this is kind of a sample verification mail you get. So what you have to do is there you have to click on verify me now. So here you see an option called verify me now, right? So there when you click on the verify me now, it takes couple of seconds. Don't get panic. It will get like 5 to 10 minutes also sometimes. So once it is done, you get a successfully verified account. Okay. This is how our email is verified, and then you are good to go for this registration. Okay. Okay. So now how to request a free license. Okay. This is all about free license. So you have to navigate to this training license request portal. Let me ping you this. I don't have it here. Okay. So everything will go around this support portal only. This is where we also get support from Tosca team. Where is this go to? Yes, here it is go to. Yes, you can click on this. Once you click on this, you will be seeing options like cloud and all license model. So okay, so once you see, there will be an option like request for free license. As I have already requested couple of times, I'm not able to see that in my screenshot which I have told. So once you have requested, you get this option. My bad. Where is this? Okay. Okay, so here you get a cloud and the state will be deployed, and there will be a date and also what is a created date. So this is how you see. So once it is done, again you get an email from Tricentis Tosca saying that you have opted, you have been invited to access our cloud trial license server, and you have to click on this. So once you click on this, you will be able to see this kind of page getting updated as deployed. So now after this, you are good to go.
Mansa, sorry to interrupt.
Yes, please.
Mansa, I clicked on that support page. I'm able to see the request cloud training license button. I didn't see that
Yeah, yeah.
thing. So,
Yes. That is what.
okay,
As I have already requested, right? I'm not able to get that page.
okay,
So that is what you have
okay,
to request for the cloud license. So as we are using a cloud license, it is like cloud.
okay. So after that, I get that cloud deploying stage updated and all kind of things.
Yes, after you click on this email, you get this kind of screenshot. I mean, this your license page will be updated like this. Okay, okay. So you get an email and you have to click on that, and then your license will be approved. And then coming to downloading this Tosca. So you can, if you don't have a business email or something, you can directly download the Tosca. And for license, you can get in touch with my team. They will help you with your license. Okay,
Mansa,
like
one more
I have,
thing. One more
yes.
thing, Mansa. After clicking on that free license thing, that cloud thing one, so will I get
Mhm.
one more mail to activate for the activation?
Yes, that is what I was telling. You get another email for this saying that your license is activated.
Okay.
It will take couple of minutes, okay? No need to panic. It will take. See here, this kind of message you get. You have been invited to access a Tricentis Tosca cloud license server. Okay.
Okay. But I get something else, some other kind of mail. I get your profile is now active. That kind of
Yeah,
mail I got.
that is what you. No. You will get this email. You have to wait for a couple of minutes. Okay,
Okay.
it might take 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, you have to give some time.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so now I have pinged you all the download page where you can directly go once you are registered. So whatever registration it might be with your this local. I mean your login registration or something. So you can log in and you can see this. You can click on the page that I have given to you, and then you can click on the latest Tosca version. It is Tosca 16.0 P4 patch 4. Okay, so when you click on this, you get a zipped folder that will be getting downloaded in your local machine. Okay, so this is how you see your downloads. As so these screenshots, whatever you are seeing is from my previous like 14.2 patch, so don't worry. Now you will be like 16.2 patch 4. So that is what you have now downloaded, and that is what you see. Okay, so now once you have downloaded that, you just have to unzip the file, unzip the file, extract the folder. After you extract the folder, you have to double click on this particular, yes, a particular Tricentis thing, and then you see this landing page. Okay. No need to panic if you're not able to download also. You can give the email IDs to my team. They will send you this folder directly, or even uh, I have it ready. Yes, I have it in ready. This zip folder is ready. If you're not able to download also, don't panic. I can give you the zip folder. You can just directly double click on unzip the folder, and just double click on the Tricentis, and then you will landing page will be coming up, like, and installation will start. And once the installation is started, you can just see this landing page. Okay. Okay. Are we here, or do we have any queries? Josna, are you able to log in with your personal email ID, and are you able to download this Tosca file? Did you try that?
No, Mansa. Actually, I have logged in, but I haven't verified my account. So it was done 4 days ago. So my activation link got failed. So planning to re-register again post the session, Mansa, and trying to follow the
Oh,
steps.
Yes.
If at all I'm
Okay,
stuck
sure.
with any step, I'll just get back to you.
Yes, yes. We can
Um,
discuss in tomorrow's.
Okay.
yes,
Yes,
Mansa.
Prema.
Mansa, I got that license activated thing mail.
Yes, very good. Now you have downloaded Tosca?
Okay, now I have to click on that link that you have shared it
Yeah.
and
Yes,
download it.
download link that I have given. This is a link that I have the latest link which you have. There you can go and download the latest version of Tosca.
Mm, okay, I'm in download page right now,
Okay.
and okay, product line it is showing as
Yes.
Tosca
So
23.
download page, right? Yes, Tricentis. This is what you're seeing, right? Prema, is there anything else that you're seeing?
Yeah, I'm seeing that something else. All product lines.
Whatever I have given, it has to be navigated to this page, or else if you see any downloads here, you can click on Tricentis Tosca, and here you can click on this, and anyways, this will come up.
Okay, okay. Tricentis Tosca.
You want to share your screen, Prema? If you don't
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, no problem. I think I don't have the access to
Yes,
share.
let me give you the access. Yes, I'll try if you can give the access. Okay, let me make present. Okay. Yes, I am making you the presenter. You can present your screen. Yes. Okay. I'm able to see your screen. Yes.
Okay,
Can you go up? Can you go? Yeah, the first.
this one of this I got confused.
No, no, the second one. Second one. No, no, second
This.
one is a documentation thing. Wait, wait. No, did you click on anything apart from what I have given you?
Should I click here something else?
Yeah, try clicking on Tricentis 16.0. Are you able to see? Yes. Okay, it is not, it is documentation, it is not something. Okay, can you click on under product line?
Mm-hmm.
Can you click on the link that I have given you directly?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Yes, I forgot. Yes, yes. Thank you, Srikant, for that. So, yes, actually, once you log in, you'll not be able to see this link because it will take some time. Okay, I can share you, we can share you this zip file, or tomorrow you can start downloading this file.
Okay. So,
Okay.
will it take some time for me to
Yeah,
download it?
it will take some time to reflect here for you to show this screen. Okay.
Okay, okay. So maybe by tomorrow I can download, right?
Yeah, you can download by tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Or else I can also give you this patch file so that you can download it. Okay. I will be able to share this. I'm not able to present. Prema, can you see if you are if you can do me as a presenter? I'm not able to. present my screen. Yes, okay. Okay. Okay, so once you go to the download page and download this thing, you have to go and take this zip folder, and then you have to unzip this file, and then once you click on this Tricentis Tosca patch, you will be in this landing page. So once this landing page is coming up, you just have to click on next and next. Yeah, next and next and next. Yes, and then finally you click on install. So this is the installation page you see. So once this installation is done, this is how you see the page. Okay, so here there is two options. You can do this. You can either connect or you can activate. So we'll see how to connect to the free license. Okay, so now when you click on this connect option, so you can click on this license, and then you can connect to cloud hosted license server, because as we have requested for free license, so that is called as cloud hosted license server. So then you have to give the username and password with the same username which you have registered. Okay, so for that only you got the free license. So once you register with the username and password, you get a success message saying that you have successfully connected to the license server and you can use this Tosca command. And okay, so now that we have already installed Tosca, we know how to install Tosca. We'll see how to create a workspace and how to create, I mean, how things go on workspace and how this creation process will do. Okay. Okay. Just okay. So in here we'll be just guiding you to create different types of Tosca workspaces to start our hands-on on first automation project that we'll be creating. So we can now dig deep dive on the concepts of Tosca workspace. And Tosca workspace is nothing but a place or the repository to store different components which are required to test our automation project. Okay, whether to develop or to maintain or execute the test cases. So we need to connect the workspace first. So once we have created this license, we have server, and now we have to create this workspace. So once we create the workspace, only then we can create this modules, test cases, data execution, everything you can able to access it. Okay, so workspace has to be defined in a local system, and data of the workspaces can be synced to different servers also, such as SQLite or data that you give in this particular workspace. Okay, so it can be with SQLite, DB2, Oracle, and anything whatever we opt while creating a workspace. Okay. And yes, after we create a workspace, so we have to select, we have to know that will be two types of workspaces. So one is a single user workspace and other one is a multi-user workspace. So single user workspace, what generally is we do is it is for training purpose. So now that we have requested for free license, so we generally, I mean, use the single user workspace. So it will be only connected to you, not to anyone. And there is no central repository for this. So whatever you do, it is confined only for yourself. Okay. And coming to the multi-user workspace, it will be like more than one user. When you're in a project, you will be using this multi-user workspace, because you have to I mean, you have to integrate all your test cases with your team, and maybe someone else is going on a leave, or someone is not, I mean, on a sick leave, or he is going out of the project. Then you have to see what all the things that he has been working, and he has to know what all the things that you are working. So in that scenario, you will be using this multi-user workspace, and this multi-user workspace will have central repository access, and Tosca will allow to create the workspace in different databases base, such as Oracle, SQLite, as I've told, SQLite, SP2, and based on that we'll select which kind of repository we are doing. So here, once you do the success message, you will be creating a workspace. So once you click on that, you will see these different types. Okay, it is none, SQLite, Oracle, MS SQL Server, and DB2. So we select as none as we are doing a single user workspace, and for other values we do multi-user workspaces. And we also select the DB as a central repository. So it will be a default thing. So once the DB is used as a central repository, we select the appropriate repository. Okay. And we have to say, suppose you are selecting anything like SQLite or Oracle or something like that, you have to give corresponding schema names or connection types or something like that based on your project thing. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, Mansa. The
Yes.
repository, if suppose I'm doing testing on some web application, so then I'll select none.
No, if you are, see, for training purpose, so now at all, as we are doing a training, we'll do none, because there is not necessary that I have to see your workspace or you have to see my workspace. Okay, single user, I mean, none is for single user workspace. Okay, and multi-user workspace, when you are in a project, you use the multi-user workspace. So now that you are in a training, you can use this none. Okay, there is no confined repository that we are selecting. Okay, nothing like SQLite or Oracle or MS SQL. Okay,
Hmm. Okay,
these
okay.
things you select only when you are in a project, and whatever your project uses. So suppose your project is using a repository of DB2, then you select DB2. And once you select DB2, a corresponding username fields or something you have to give access, right? So username or schema to access particular DB, you have to give those particular values. Then you have to give a name for the workspace, and then click on OK. Your workspace will be created.
Mansa, sorry,
Yes.
excuse me.
Yes.
Mansa, if we select the none, create single user workspace for the training purpose. So
Hmm.
if in case if we are if you want to fetch some details that we have done from
Yeah,
the
we can
project
do it.
in the training.
Yes,
So
yes.
if in
Yeah.
case of we are not selecting any Oracle or DB2, right? So then it will fetch the data that we are asking in the form of a query. It will fetch.
Yes, actually, see, single user workspace, Tricentis have already defined a particular workspace. Okay, we can access the database. That is not a problem. But when you are in a project, right, they will be having a standards like what particular database you will be using. Okay, so based
Okay,
on
okay.
that, you will be selecting. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Thanks, Miss.
Okay, so yes, so this is what I have explained, and then so once you give all the details, this installation happens, and once you give all the installation, this is the Tosca view you see. Okay, so now we have installed the Tosca, we got the license, we know how to come into the Tosca command, how to create a workspace. So now we will see the basic five different workspaces, or how workspace looks like. Okay, the first tab what you see is a test case tab, the second one is a modules tab, and the other one is a requirements tab, and the next one is a test case design. See, each one has a each color coordinated. Okay, so test case is coordinated with the blue color folder, modules is like orange color, requirements is with yellow color, test case design is with red color, execution is with green color. And if you have, if at all there are any issues that are coming up, you can see in the issues folder, and configurations and all you do in the configuration section, and test planning, requirements and all, everything we test planning and all, we do this in test planning tab. Okay, so if you have to see any hierarchy, so how these things, what you have to do is you have to click on this, you have to click on this home button. Once you click on home button, you see an option called project. So when you click on the project option, you can see the hierarchy of the folders. I think I did not get that. So we'll see that hierarchy in the next class. I'll show you my Tosca and I'll show you how things work on. Okay. So there are different panes that you have to understand before we start creating a test cases and all. So these are the common folders that you see when you navigate in the Tosca. And coming to the workspace, you have to know the best practices. Okay, so best practices are like check-in and check-out is the first best practice option you have to understand. So take what is check-in functionality, and check-in functionality is only for multi-user workspace. It is not for single user workspace. So as per now, as we are using only single user workspace, you'll not have much knowledge on check-in functionality. But whenever you are in a project, you can see this check-in functionality. I'll explain you what is check-in functionality and check-out functionality. Okay, so whenever you create a test case or something, whenever you are in a multi-user workspace, so all the things that you see will be in this folder structure. Okay, see here, this folder structure is a test case is a main folder structure, and in subfolders it is create automobile code, create motorcycle code, and create camper code. So under this structure, they have created the test cases. Okay, so this is called a project tree structure or something like that. And when you want to do any changes, so to do any changes, you need to check out this particular object you want to work on. So suppose I want to write some test case in this particular folder called create camper code. Okay, so what I do, I left click on this particular folder, and then you see an option called checkout. Okay, so when you check out, this folder is available only to you. Okay, when some other person, so I am trying to access this camper code, when Josna or some other one will try to access this particular camper code, it will be marked as red because this is checked in only by you. So you are making some changes to this particular folder, so you have checked out this folder. So whatever changes you do here will be only to you, will not reflect into the common repository. Okay, so that is what you can check out the following objects. What all the things you can check out? Individual elements. For instance, as a single test case, you can check out. You can. It's not necessary that you have to check out everything here. If you want to do any changes, you have an option to only check out a single test case, or you have an option to check out entire all the set of test cases, all the tree structure, and also entire structure, and anything in a module section also you can check out anything whatever you want. Okay, and the checked out elements do not appear dim and have a green block on their left side. That is what. So green will be on the left side. When you hover on this green thing, right, you will be able to see who is checking out this particular folder. Okay, who is doing some changes on this folder. So that is one thing you can see. And checked out elements do not this means that objects are locked by you, and you are locking that objects, and you are trying to modify them. And objects with red blocks are checked out by another user. So this red block says that someone else is working on this particular folder, so you cannot do the changes. And for sure, when you are in a project, you have to make sure that you are checking in and you are checking out daily. So daily, once you decide, okay, what test cases you have to write, or what folder you are working on, you have to make sure that you check out that particular folder, make all the changes in it, do all the transactions or all the modifications you do, and you have to make an habit that you are checking out all these things. This is very, very important. I'll tell you one scenario. Okay, so I today I worked on this create camper code. Okay, and I have made so many changes, and I forgot to check in all my changes. Okay, tomorrow I come back to the office, I open my laptop, and my laptop crashed, or my Tosca crashed, or something happens to my system. So whatever changes I have done will be only in my mission, will not reflect in other mission. So whatever work that I have done for one total day will go in vain if you don't have the habit of checking in all. So that is what. So when you check in all, whatever changes you have done will be will be going into the will be going and sitting into the central repository. So to in the case what I have told, right? So if I have done a check-in all, next day whatever happens to my system or whatever happens to my Tosca, I'm not bothered because all my changes which I have done are already in the central repository. What I have to do is tomorrow I have to reinstall my Tosca, do all the necessary things. Then when I come back to my workspace, when I check out all the things, I can see all the changes that I've done in the past day. So that is why check-in and check-out is very, very important, and this is one of the best practice that has been given from Tricentis Tosca. Okay, so this is very, very important for you to understand before we do any kind of test case creation or any kind of this thing. So this only check-in and check-out will work in a multi-user workspace. Okay, so now coming into the Tosca. So there are 9 different sections. So here we'll mainly cover only on 4 different sections. So one is module section, other one is test case section, other is execution section, and what is requirement section. And this is called a navigation pane, where you see overview of the work. So what all the things you are doing in this particular folder or particular thing, you can see in the navigation pane. And working pane is where you will be working, okay, currently working, and it will show what all the columns you have. And you also have an option to change these columns, to add some more columns. You can delete few more columns. So what you have to do is you can right click on this particular column header, and then choose the right click on this. You can have the list of columns that are getting displayed. Okay, so you can do this changes in the columns also, that can also be done in the working page. Okay, and these are the 2 main things that you have to understand. And there are 4 fundamental practices that you have to do. First one is a naming convention. So naming convention is like whatever folder structure you are doing, naming convention is very, very important. So this is what the naming convention you have to see. Everything should be readable, and it should be easy for everyone. You should not write like hundreds and thousands of characters on the name section. It should be crisp, it should be understandable. So that is, see here, one of the example is they have written modules: insurance calculator, general, header, insurance calc, navigation, everything. So when I see, I don't know what he did. Okay, I am the new person to the project. When I go and see, I cannot understand what is this header insurance, what is this navigation, which page navigation is this. I'll be in a question. So this is the best practice. So when you see the screenshot, this one, this is the best practice. So whatever you are doing, you- you're on the modules, you are creating one folder called insurance character. So when you see this folder structure, you can understand, okay, insurance calculator is the one folder which this is a page that I'm working on that page you have a another page called general. So under general, whatever thing you are doing is, this is a header section that you have scanned, and this is the navigation pane you have scanned, and this is the footer section. So this is how best practice of the naming convention. So it is readable, it is understandable. Even if some other person is coming and entering into the project, he can easily understand what is happening in this project and how this thing is done. And this is one of the best practice. And other one is a folder structure. Folder structure is also very, very important. So you have 3 types of folder structures. One is in work, other one is ready for approval, and the third one is approved. Okay, so whatever you are doing, either it is a module or a test case or anything, whatever you are doing, it should be in your in work folder. When once you do that, in work is happen. So once you complete your in work, you have to move it to ready for approval. There will be some or the other person in your team who will be reviewing all your work. So generally according to Tricentis, this is what they expect us to do. Okay, so after we complete our work, we move it to the ready for approval. So once other person from the team reviews your work and he says everything is according to Tosca standards, he'll move this thing to approve. So this is how we generally follow the folder structure in any of the project. Okay. Okay, so that's it I have for today. I hope you are clear about the best practices. Uh, the first one is a naming convention, and the other one is a folder structure. We'll discuss the rest of them in the next coming classes. And we have understood what is navigation pane and what is a working pane, and how the Tosca looks like, and what is the installation process. And you can get back to my team and get your license if you really want to come with me in this journey of learning Tosca in next sessions. And that's it I have for today. And I want to tell you one thing: tomorrow there is no session as I have some personal emergency to attend, and I'll not be available tomorrow. And we can take up the class on Thursday. Okay, by Thursday, I hope everyone will have Tosca, and from Thursday, we'll start creating the modules, we'll start creating the test cases, and we'll start our journey of creating a test case with the help of modules. Okay, then that's it I have for today. Uh, so for license thing, you can connect with my team, Anita, or anyone from Isha Training Center. They will help you with next of the thing. Yes. See you on Thursday. Have a very nice day.
So
And come back
Mansa,
with lots of questions on Thursday. We can discuss on Thursday. Yes, Josna, please.
in the naming conventions, is there any like specification for special characters or case sensitive things
No,
while mentioning the names?
no, nothing
Oh
like that.
no.
So
Oh,
that is
fine.
why I told you Tricentis is very user friendly. So there is
Oh,
nothing naming convention. Only the naming convention should be understandable for anyone who is coming inside to the project. So there will be some scenarios when you are tied up with Tricentis, right? They come up for, they generally do reviews of your projects. Okay, so at that moment
oh,
when they come back, and they'll the first thing they see is, are you following the naming convention that is given by Tricentis standard? So what is the naming
okay.
convention? It should be understandable, and it should be in a proper format, like what is the page you are doing, and everything I'll tell you when we start creating the modules, right? We will understand how this naming convention will come. Okay.
Okay, Mansa. And in case of the test case reviews and all, one should check in and check out for that also. So I didn't get that
Check in and check
clearly.
out is a daily thing that you have to do.
Oh,
Daily
fine,
thing,
fine.
check in and check out you have to do. Okay. That is
Okay,
why I
okay, Mansa.
stressed it couple of times. Check in and check out is very important.
Okay, okay, Mansa. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Josna then. Thank you so much. Thank you for attending today's session. Have a nice day.